back for a punt. There's 92,000 people chanting your name, and you know the team's really looking for a big play. What's running through your mind?
Nothing, just excitement. I'm just excited, you know what I mean? Because I'm always eager to make a play. And it's, you know, not knocking any other team, but it's kind of easy for me, you know? And that's why it's exciting. If it was a tough job, then, you know, I'd be a little nervous back there. But it's fun to me now. And I like exciting the crowd or whatever. And I like when the crowd, you know, back me up out there, like they always do, you know, so.
Would you kick the ball in?
Yeah. I don't know. I probably would, you know. I mean, I would. But after a couple of returns, big returns, after I hurt myself, so to speak, then I stopped kicking it to me.
Are you surprised, though, that teams keep?
Nah, I think because that's the SEC. You know, team's not afraid. You know, they know they're capable of stopping a dangerous return man. So they prepare for it well, and, you know, and they go out there with the intent to stop the return man. So I'm not surprised.
Javi, you pretty close to breaking a pretty monumental record. A lot of people are going to want to know out there, did this come natural to you? Did you do something? Did you work with a coach and do something in particular to hone your skills?
I don't think you could make a punt return, man. You just put someone back there who has the ability to make people miss, who's quick, fast. You don't sit back there and, you know, as a father to a kid, you don't look at your kid's eyes and say, I'm making you into a punt returner. The kid has to be natural. You know what I mean? And it was natural to me. But I have had some coaches, you know, teach me better things to do in order to be a more successful punt returner, which has helped me out tremendously, you know, especially here. And, you know, that's how that goes. You don't necessarily develop a punt return from scratch.
Hey, Javi, I mean, you guys can't replace Dante, but it seems now more than ever here you have a talent pool that can at least step up and try to plug up the hole. Trent stepped in for Roy, and McCoy stepped in for Julio.
Yeah, I mean, depth. We got a lot of talent at depth, and, you know, what happened with Dante is a very, very horrible situation, you know what I mean? But we got to keep it moving, you know, and we're going to play for him, you know, and the guy who's coming in for him is very capable, you know, and especially working with Rolando, you know, Rolando showing him the ropes and him feeding off of Rolando's intensity. I think whoever that is stepping in there is going to, you know, be excellent. So,
Are cut blocks kind of the worst nightmare as a defensive player, guys going on you?
Yeah, I hate it. And, you know, it seems like all the teams we play against cut, you know. I think it was FIU. The play was going the other way, and I told the guy, don't cut me. He cut me anyways, you know what I mean, at like the last minute. You know, and they like it. And, you know, it's easy for them opposing to just going up and squaring off with a guy because they know they can't do it, you know, so that's their way out. And it's legal and, you know, it happens and you don't like it, but.
But does it seem like there's more rules in place to protect the guys you go against rather than the guys on defense?
Yeah, because defense, you don't get too much favor, you know. You're more aggressive and you're supposed to be the big bad guys of the football team, so you're not going to get the bullies more favor, you know, so.
Javi, you've seen a lot of upsets in college football already. Coach Saban mentioned something a while ago that you have to stay aggressive. You can't play not to lose. How important do you think that is to play your game every week and not worry about losing?
I mean, so first of all, when you focus and trying to get better and correct the mistakes that you made, you're not thinking about losing. You know, you're keeping yourself occupied with, you know, something that could help you be successful. You know, and he teaches us that week in and week out. When we beat somebody 56-0, he come in there yelling at us. Felt like we just lost, you know what I mean? And so we like, did we do something wrong? And, you know, and he show us all the things that we did wrong. And, you know, there is holes that we need to fill. But if we keep ourselves occupied with things that we need to do to get better, you know, that eliminates all that. And I think that's what our focus has been since he's been here. So.